Francis, Thomas Aquinas thought more relevant than ever. On the 750th anniversary of Thomas Aquinas' death, Pope Francis praises the thinker's fresh and valid insights about our globalized world, dominated by legal positivism and casuistry. By Alessandro de Carolis. What does the thought of one of the most distinguished theologians in the history of the Church have to do with the development of social sciences? The work of a philosopher with the ways in which human relationships are articulated and grow? More than you might think, as the Pope has pointed out in a letter to the participants in a workshop organized by the Pontifical Academy of Social Sciences. Taking place from Thursday to Friday of this week, the conference is considering the theme Aquinas' social ontology and natural law and perspective. Faith and reason, a contradiction? To be sure, St. Thomas did not cultivate the social sciences as we know them today, Pope Francis remarks. Nevertheless, he was a precursor to the modern discipline, because for him it was evident, as he affirmed in the Summa, that the human person, as a creature of God, represents the most perfect thing in all nature. Since Aquinas maintained, moreover, that God is the truth and the light that illuminates every understanding, it followed, for him, that there can be no fundamental contradiction between revealed truth and that discovered through reason. Humanity's innate capacity to discern the good. Pope Francis also stresses the attention that the angelic doctor dedicates to issues of justice, especially in his commentaries. These demonstrate, the Pope said, his influence in shaping modern moral and legal thought. Aquinas, the Pope recalls, affirms the intrinsic dignity and unity of the human person, both the virtues of the body and those of the rational soul, which enable us to distinguish between true and false and between good and evil. This is what St. Thomas calls the innate capacity of human beings to discern and to order or dispose acts to their ultimate end through love, otherwise known as natural law. A vision that is always relevant, and here lies Aquinas' modernity. Today, Pope Francis asserts, it is essential to consider anew what Thomas calls our natural inclination to know the truth about God, and to live in society, in order to shape social thought and policies in ways that promote, rather than hinder, the authentic human development of individuals and peoples. Aquinas' trust in the natural law inscribed in humanity's heart can offer, the Pope insists, fresh and valid insights to our globalized world which is dominated by legal positivism and casuistry, even though, he acknowledges, it continues to seek solid foundations for a just and humane social order. The birth of Catholic social teaching. As a Christian thinker, Thomas Aquinas recognizes the action of the redeeming grace brought by Jesus in human action, which possesses, Pope F.